Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So we got LR physical cells details. Now, before we jump in, this cells EZA is very, very important, right? Because even though AGL cell is one of the best units in the game, and his team is one of the best teams in the game, the entire core of the team is not built for this cell, right? A lot of the cell units in the game are just not good enough. In LR cell, I think the second form cell can be very effective, but in the hardest stages, you know, it doesn't really work too well. And then, of course, it's very difficult to use STR units at all against Dragon Ball Super Broly. So because of that, this cell really needs a strong partner. Now, I think there's a pretty decent chance that we see Cell show up as the villain of the upcoming movie. Not confirmed yet, though. If that's the case, this guy is going to be amazing, right? But if that doesn't happen, then we really need this LR physical cell to probably be very effective here. So, let's go and take a look at what we got right here. So we have LR physical cells EZA, translations by the homie Garesh. Alright, so 120% attack and defense at the start of turn. Another 60% defense on super attack. That's good. Let's take a look here. So, I mean, he's at 13,000 and basically 21,000 attack. So, they bumped him up an extra 30% attack and defense is what he got. And then now he has an extra 60% on super. With a lot of his links and stuff like that activated, I mean, this is good, because I feel like start of turn, he's probably going to be somewhere like 200 to 250k defense. Just off the top of my head, like using Cell prior to his EZA and stuff like that. I feel like he's going to be around that level. So if he's getting 60% defense when he's got like 250k defense at the start of turn, like that's pretty solid, right? I mean, that after he supers, that's going to put him up like around a 400k-ish defensive level, right? When there is one enemy, gain 3 ki, and when performing an 18 ki super attack, gain an additional 60% defense. Okay. But, okay, that is good. And this is looking very promising for this cell already, for sure. But the one thing about Cell prior to his EZA, especially when I brought him in difficult content a lot, I really did love going for his 12 ki super attack, for the HP regeneration he has on here. But now, you're really incentivized to go for his 18 ki. But I mean, I will tell you all this already. He's looking pretty solid because, his defense, he's going to be taking double-digit damage from all the toughest bosses in Red Zone, which to me matters. Because here's the thing with Cell, too. Cell is already probably going to be very effective in Super Battle Road stages, World Tournament, stuff like that, because of the fact that he's an AoE character, right? Like, if we go into... Okay, I know, let me see, it should be pulled up, but I believe we just got a teaser for the new Super Battle Road stage on JP, and I believe it's Target Goku. I only took a glance at it real quick before we jumped into this, but like, you know, this new Target Goku Super Battle Road stage, no, this LR Cell's not on it because of the Cell Juniors. It sucks. Okay. That is stupid. God. You can never escape the category shenanigans in this game, can you? Never, 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 never. Alright, let's keep going here. Alright, so he gets an additional 1 ki, 30% attack per enemy. Wait, is that... That said he gets an additional key in... Because I think we have it pulled up right here as well. They are fast. Okay, so an additional 1 key and 30% attack per enemy. So let's look at this, right? Against one enemy, he's getting 4 ki. In my experience with this cell, like start of turn, I feel like he's right around like 12 ki. So I don't think it's going to be tough getting his 18 ki super attack. Because the thing too about this character, so he's got shocking speed, he has gentleman, he has ultimate life form. All 3 of these are powerful ki links, right? All 3 have 2 ki. With AGL Cell right here, this is the most important character for the LR physical cell to work with. This is the one we need him to work well with. They do have shocking speed together in Cell's base. By the time Cell gets to perfect, then he's got gentleman, ultimate life form, and shocking speed. So I mean it's going to be free to get this guy's 18 ki super attack, where I mean he's going to be plus 450k defense, probably without support in red zone, which means he's going to be double digit tanking every boss's normal attacks, right? 400k plus defense. He would be good in Super Battle Road as well, taking a lot of enemies. I mean, super attacks are still going to dice him up, but I mean, really, the main thing is just being able to withstand enemies' normals, and it's like you could, sort of go from there. So he wouldn't be getting the extra defense on his 18 ki, in like a Super Battle Road setting or something like that, but with the AoE, he could still be looking pretty good. This is the reason, by the way, this cell right here in first form. Let me actually pull up. I want to pull up LR Int Cell. A lot of people really wanted LR Int Cell and EGL LR Gohan to get their EZAs during the celebration. I do think it would have been more hype. People definitely would have been more excited about that, right? But if we take a look at this guy, it's just really stupid. These 2 characters don't share key links until AGL Cell is perfect. I can't believe that. Like, it's so stupid. So it's like, it's actually better for AGL Cell that it's the LR physical cell that's getting his EZA, because this character is actually going to share key links with AGL Cell before AGL Cell is perfect. Obviously, once AGL Cell is in perfect form, right, where he's got shocking speed, gentleman, and ultimate life form, he works then pretty well with Int Cell. But if you transform with Int Cell, you lose gentleman, actually, which is a nice key and defensive link. And he gets revival instead, which is worse. I don't like what they did with revival. I don't like these buffs from links, like under HP thresholds. Revival, Berserker, not really too much of a fan of that. Okay, so his super attack effects. Deals colossal damage to all enemies and recovers 12% HP regen. So they gave him an extra 2% regen right there. Yeah. It could be effective on an additional super. I don't like that they didn't give him a little defensive increase right there. His defense would be really good. Like, with a like raised defense for 1 turn on his super attack effect, he's pushing 500k defense there, probably without support, which I know is a lot, but I mean this is still a summonable LR, right? It's not. And then 18 key, greatly raised attack for 1 turn to Mega Colossal. So they didn't give him. They didn't do anything basically with the super attack effects. Wow, I don't like that at all. That's like a very, I feel like, overlooked portion of a lot of modern characters, is just like raise defense for 1 turn on like both super attacks is very effective. Getting an extra 30% defense, it goes a long way towards these characters being very defensive. So I do wish they could have given him that. Overall, I actually think this cell's looking pretty solid, because he's going to be doing, he didn't really get much in terms of attack, did he? This is now 30% attack. So against 1 enemy, he got an extra 50% attack. Because this went up by 30%, and this went up by 20%. And then on his 18 key, it went from raised attack to greatly raised attack. He's good. I do think he's good. I don't think this is going to be like a Majin Vegeta or an LR Gohan situation. Just based off of using this character prior to his EZA, the stats he would get to and stuff like that. I see this guy being a very formidable option against a lot of the toughest bosses in the game, right? Because he now just has a lot of defensive buffs he's getting in here, which is what we want, right? You want these characters to be able to take hits. I think they probably could have given him one extra thing. I don't know. I mean, we're giving him so much defense and stuff like that. Like, why not give him a moderate amount of damage reduction, 30% damage reduction against one enemy or something like that? I don't know. Like, I feel like they could have done that. Yeah, like, right here. So, an additional 60% defense if it's an 18 key super attack when facing one enemy. So, what if it's like 60% defense and then like 30% damage reduction against one enemy? And then I would want them to, I think, change this to 30% attack and 30% defense. And I might like that a little bit better. I think he's good. I could see myself using this guy a lot, right? Like, some new character comes out, we're doing a showcase in the red zone, and I could actually bring this guy. I do think this guy is good enough now to go into a lot of those stages. Right, he would get torn up by, like, STR Sin Shenron, but, I mean, dude, everything in the game gets torn up by him, right? So, yeah, I would say he looks pretty good. Because I think this cell's going to be, you know, touching 400k plus defense a lot. You know, he's going to be doing 7 or 8 million attack stats, I think. If you additional super attack, he's going to be giving you this nice little heal as well. I've always liked this heal. I think that can be very effective, especially because, you know, by the time AGL Cell is perfect, you're going to be healing at the start of turn with this, one of the best links. I mean, look at this. 2 key, 3% HP regeneration, 10% attack and defense, right? And then, you know, if you get your super attack off, he's healing again. So he seems like he'll be pretty effective. Let me know what you guys think of our boy LR Physical Cell. Thanks, of course, homie Gresh, for the translations. But I do think this guy's going to be pretty effective, actually. I see him being a pretty good unit. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.